Hello Raider Nation, this is Duntov. Today is Monday, September 28th, 2020. As you can see, I'm at the Raiders Allegiant Stadium. So I am in Lot C right now. This is on the north side right along. This is L. Davis Way right in front of me. So yesterday they had the tailgating in this Lot C. I'm gonna swing around. Now they already cleaned a lot of it up, but it looks like they're leaving the stage there. I could be wrong. They might be taking it down now. I'm not sure if they're gonna be doing this for this Sunday's game coming up. Since it's a home game, they might close everything off again. But that's the giant TV. It actually lifts up. It goes to the top of all that rigging there. So I drove down here yesterday before the game and they had everything closed off. L. Davis Way, you could not drive onto it. And even Allegiant Stadium Way, you couldn't turn in off of Hacienda. So there was really nowhere to go to hang out over here during the game. So I'm just wondering, anyone that did tailgate here, leave some comments for us in the comment section. Just want to know if it was worth the $400. I mean, it is a little expensive, but I remember 5 people could go in, and they did give some food. Just wondering how everything was, if the food's worth it, the experience itself, how well you can see the screen. Because when I drove by, they did have, most of the people there had like a canopy set up by their cars. So I'm just wondering how, if you could even see the TVs. So leave us some comments, because I parked in one of the lots around the stadium and they have their own people there kicking you out, so there was really nowhere to park or anything. But you can see they got the bathrooms, and then they even have these garbage cans that do say for hot coals, so I guess you are allowed to barbecue. I did hear from someone that inquired about it and they said no, but that sure looks like you can now. So that's Hacienda right there where you see them cars driving. So the Hacienda Bridge is this way. Alright, from what I heard though, I mean, it did sell out super quick. By the email went out, and by the next morning it was already sold out. So I'm thinking it was a success on their end. So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do it in a bigger lot or more lots, just to have more people. My suggestion though is to just charge less, let the cars in, and then sell food there. You know, let people buy the hot dogs and the burgers, and that way you get more cars and people will buy stuff. Because not everyone could afford $400 to get in. Okay, I'm gonna make my way to the giant Prison View media mesh screen on the east side. They are testing it right now. Remember, they filled those gaps in, so they got like test patterns and stuff on it when I drove by. So I'm gonna make my way over there. Trying to see, it doesn't look like the Raider image is open yet. And now it's like 10:20, so it's supposed to open at 11 o'clock. And remember, it's open every day except game days right now. I'm gonna swing around. I'm a little bit closer to this giant TV screen. So it looks like it's kind of like a media mesh also. So in my last video, they did have it working when they were getting it together. So it looked like it had a really good picture. you go, that's the tailgating screen. They do have this big truck here, so they might be taking it down. I noticed on this billboard they've been advertising for haunted houses coming up, but there you go, Hotel Fear. All right, now on the Ford North entry side. So not too busy out here, just a few people waiting to get in for the Raider Image store to open. All right, so we did lose that game yesterday. We were looking good the first half. So now we're gonna be playing Buffalo. So that will be here. That should be a 1 o'clock game. I didn't really look, but normally the West Coast games start at 1 o'clock out here. So I'm just wondering if they're going to be opening the lanai doors. Guess it just all depends on the wind, they're saying mainly. So I do have to work that day. Hopefully I could get over here in time for the game just to see what's going on, but if it's like yesterday's away game, they block off everything now. I don't know if it'll be like Monday nights where we were able to at least walk around down here. So we'll see. But I'd like to see him playing a game with them doors open. That'd be kind of cool. Because they did not open them for that Monday night game, which I thought they would have, just because being nighttime and with the strip all lit up, just to get that view on TV, on the national television, but didn't happen. All right, I did have a few people asking me about, remember they used to have right above this white stripe, you can still see the brackets here. They used to have an Allegiant Stadium sign here, and they moved it once before. They raised it up a little because the G on Allegiant was hanging down like lower than the white stripe lighting here. So people are asking me like when they're bringing it back, and I've never heard anything about it. I mean, the brackets are still there, so I'm assuming that they will hang it back up. Just waiting to see if it's still going to be Allegiant Stadium. Okay, I'm working my way down the east side, so as you can see, I'm right by the giant Yesco sign. Getting a little bit of shade from that sun. But today's actually a pretty nice day. Right now it's probably like 82 degrees. It's only going to be like 91 today, I think they said. Alright, but I could see the edge of the video screen. They're actually cleaning it right now. You can see them brushing it off. So to me it appears like they will be turning this on any day now. Because they did the same thing with this giant Yesco sign. They cleaned all the dust off of the panels, and then they start using it. You can see there's two different crews there working on it. This Hotel Fear is advertising on all these billboards, and there's one that pops up saying Asylum. Alright, so I'm right by this Lot D. The Lot D is the one right by the Ticketmaster, and they got all these Raiders fences all the way around this whole lot also. So you can see the screen, they're running this test pattern. I just noticed a little bit on the bottom row. There's one section right behind where they're working. You can just see how the pattern doesn't match up. And then there's like another one down this way. But besides that, from this view, those look like the only ones that aren't in sync yet. Would be cool if they start testing out the regular video on it instead of the test pattern. And then I did hear from people that they are going to have some kind of border around the whole screen, so I don't know if they're going to fill in the actual stepped area with more video screen or if it'll just be the border, you know, covering that all up. If we swing around, you can see where I'm at. So there's the Giants sign there. So that looks good lit up at night. I have seen on some of the other clubs, like the Facebook posts and stuff, where people are taking helicopter rides and get to see that at night. Looks pretty cool. I haven't been fortunate enough to ride in a helicopter yet over it. Alright, I'm right on the east side looking straight onto the screen. So you can see a little bit all the way across this other left side, also the bottom. The bottom just has some of it that's not lined up just right. It looks good without those giant gaps on both sides. So the one crew just came down. They were cleaning the lower end. So pretty much looks like they just like dust it off. They're not using any kind of water or anything on it. Well, maybe they are. Looks like he just, never mind, he just dipped it in something. So they are using some kind of liquid on it. Okay, guess that's all I got for today. Just wondering how the tailgating went yesterday and hoping this screen gets turned on soon, which I think it will. Because I think they're about done cleaning it, because the other crew I think did that right side right next to where they're at already. So I'll keep an eye out on that, see if they get it going. And then I'll get some footage of that. So Raider Nation, everyone, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll talk with you guys next time.